Wrestle with beat.
See, the first problem was you tried to take my kindness for weakness. Took me for granted, not knowing all the while I was letting you dig a deep hole for yourself. See, you just a taker, not a giver. So it's time for me to say, be gone. Cause, you got me fucked up. 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 You come up in my crib and you smoke up all my weed. You dented up my ride and still ask me for the keys. I let you use my credit card for some emergency. And now you got excuses about why you can't pay the fees. You always need a handout every time you come around. Take shits up in my toilet and you never flush it down. Try to holler at my girl when I was working out of town. Now I gotta cut you loose cause you be stepping out of bounds. You got me fucked up. 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 Now baby doll, here we are chilling on the third date. And it's obvious to me that you ain't giving me no play. You been scrolling through your phone pretty much throughout the day. Now I think it's only fair that you should pay for what you ate. Nah, don't look surprised like you didn't have a clue. You probably running this game on at least a dozen dudes talking about get my head down, take me on a cruise. Time to split, that's what you get for trying to play me for a fool. You got me fucked up. Got me fucked up. Got me fucked up. You got me fucked up. Got me fucked up. I'm telling you. This Rizzo, baby. Got me fucked up. I just wanna know. Got me fucked up. How did you think you was gonna play me? Me? Got me fucked up. I'm Rizzo, baby. I can't be played. Got me fucked up. Try to play me. You just playing yourself. Got me fucked up. Fucked up. You sure enough got me fucked up. Be gone. Deuces.
What is happening, players? Let me know if you can hear me or if I'm too loud or whatever. For some reason, I haven't used my mic in a while. I guess I haven't felt like it. And I put it away somewhere and I was like, oh yeah, I do actually have a mic, huh? I don't actually have to speak through my computer or other little bullshit. So today, I know I haven't been around in a while. My bad. Marty was right. I lied. Whenever I said I last was going to stream. But I had recorded about 2 days ago a stream from Hussy where he was going in on Carrie. And also, I blame you, Eric. And I was pretty bored. So I figured that we could go over some of it because why not? Ain't nobody doing shit. Y'all ain't doing shit. I ain't doing shit. Let's help each other out a little bit, right? Ooh, mouth is dry. See, this is what happens when you take too many dabs. Dabs are not good for you. Do not take them. They put your tolerance way higher so that when you smoke regular weed, you don't hit the same. It makes your mouth extra fucking dry. Jesus Christ. So let me go ahead and hit the next button. And we'll get into this Hussy. Now, for your entertainment, we also have
yes,
live chat
whatever ends up happening. But
I thought maybe I blame you as the next James Bond for that last song.
Well, isn't
Right.
that good?
Oh, that was good. Yeah, Bucket did a great
Bucket,
job.
yeah, Bucket for Christ. And I'll drop
Okay.
his link again. And
All
then
right,
the
now I'm about to
first
show you.
one
Hold on. I just have
was
to make sure y'all can see some
Hollow.
shit.
Yes.
He
Be
made
careful.
that one, and I'll grab his link.
You know
too.
something funny, but a
So-
little bit.
The first song she did was about me and the cab ride. So now she's making fun of me and the cab ride.
Not funny.
What?
I was listening to it and I was like, man, this song could like
Hi,
be
everybody
about
that's
Hussy.
coming
I was
in.
like, what? So because I thought it was at first.
If you don't know what a dab is when you heat up a instrument like a nectar collector or a dab rig, or it's kind of like a bong or whatever, and you torch the end, and you apply the heat to wax, which is like all the stuff off of the weed that makes you high, and you put it like in a waxy form, and you just hit that straight. It's like smoking 10 blunts at once.
I thought it was an actual song, and then I was listening to it more and more. I was like, this is uncanny. And then I looked at the screen and saw the name, and I was like, oh god,
No,
damn, it got me.
I don't feel sorry at all because she snipes Shanny. That's her whole content is sniping Shanny. So you know what? You're gonna talk about me, then I can snipe you.
Oh, it's
I mean, yeah, Hussy has a point. Like, if you snipe people, you can definitely get sniped. I say fair is fair when it comes from, sniper to sniper. But he had no issue with this before.
It's literally that whole song is literally just what Hussy said in that stream.
Like what you did with
Yes,
Shannon,
with the eviction. Yeah, he did it with the taxi cab thing because God, what a fucking mess. And
Okay. You know what? I will be dropping the DMs, and in those DMs, Carrie, it shows that you did not think it was a big deal at all.
Oh, we dropping DMs? Let's go.
So I will be proving what a two-face you are. Now, all of a sudden, everything was just too much for you, right?
Too much.
Everything was just too much because I didn't kiss your ass in that stream. So now you're just twisting things around to use me as an excuse of your behavior. No.
And we're gonna get into some of that because, man, like Hussy's been saying all kinds of crazy.
He's been wanting my attention, apparently. I've been hearing.
And that's the crazy thing is that, like, I didn't realize, I guess, that he was feeling some type of way about you, and but clearly he was, because
Lone says, I went by Peanut's chat, and Greg and another guy are rating guys. Wow. I'm not even gonna say what you guys know that I'm thinking, but like that's how known it is. Like I don't even have to say it. I don't even have to say it. You know exactly what I'm thinking.
Because I never told you. Because I never wanted to come in between your relationship. This idiot has been talking about me for over 4 years. Caitlin,
what?
Thank you so much for the $2. Loud mouth tells you I dropped you an email. Okay, sweetheart. I will definitely check it. Thank you, boo. Thank you for the.
So if he's talking about I blame you. From what I know, I blame you used to be a mod for Peanut. He was a huge Peanut fan, and then he was around in Nova Ray's chats for a while, and then he had dropped off for a minute because he was taking care of family or something, and then he was back in Peanut's chat. Only 2 people that I know where I blame you was.
For the $2, honey. He has been talking about me for over 4 years when I was being harassed constantly and when people were calling me the predator and pedo and all that other stuff. And they were doing content about me. And he was there with all of the other content creators at that time.
That part I'm not sure of. As far as I know, around the time that stuff was happening to him, this is like around the time that I was talking to Eric and VC at times. And I'm pretty sure that I told him about Tragic and the Bodega and all these other people, if that's who he's talking about. And he already knew about Negs. So I'm pretty sure that he was never in any of those people's chats. But if he was, I mean, someone can correct me, but from what I remember, I don't think he was.
Instigating and joining the harassment. So I've never had 2 words with this guy. I completely have ignored him. Okay.
Let's take it down.
And yes, Hussy, in the chat of Carrie's live, he wouldn't shut up about you. See? This is what I mean. I've never, ever said anything about him. Carrie never even knew that I didn't like him. Carrie never knew the things that he said about me. I knew that he was in Discord, and I just kept my mouth shut.
In what Discord? That's important.
Okay?
In what Discord?
I know he is a part. He has something to do with my falling out with Carrie, because I knew he was in her ear. I knew it. And he admitted in the last stream that, yes, I did tell Carrie I thought you were a piece of shit. I never told Carrie I think he's a piece of shit. And then I found out in the Discord he was talking shit because David was in the Discord. That's the kind of friend I am. If I don't like a friend of yours or whatever, I am not going to try to pit you two against each other. She had no idea. And my beef.
Excuse me. So Madi says, Eric was a mod for Foodie too. He was in Music Biz Marty's chat. But that doesn't surprise me too much. Who is Eric? Eric is I Blame You, which is Carrie's new co-host. He's been around for a minute. Me and a couple other people have been around him before. I'm trying hard not to cough. My bad.
Beef with him has been for 4 years. 4 years. No one knew about it. No one fucking knew about it.
Ooh, thank God for
Silent,
hotkeys.
thank you for the $5, honey. I'm so sorry. What can't she just be and move on with her cheerleading squad? Sorry, this is so heartbreaking to watch and see. Thank you for the $5. First of all, everybody says Carrie loves to be the victim.
Oh, now that's true.
Carrie does not want to talk about the drama. Remember, she said that. She just does not even want to do the drama anymore either. Talk about it, nothing. But what does she do on the Wednesday where she's supposed to do this carried away with whatever his name is? She's talking about the drama. She made us.
So while Hussy does actually have a point that while she's supposed to be talking about her true crime stuff and supposed to leave the drama alone, she is sitting here talking about the drama. This is something that she's always done, and he obviously just ignored it because he got money off of it. I mean, who can't really see that?
But what does she do on the Wednesday where she's supposed to do this carried away with whatever his name is? She's talking about the drama. She made a song about me. And now I don't know what more she has to say. I haven't heard. But she has to play the victim. Listen, you guys, I have a clear conscience. I did nothing to her. Nothing. You guys have seen our relationship. Hey, A, good to see you, honey. You guys have seen our relationship. Every time we were live together, you guys witnessed how I treated her. And behind the scenes, I was equally as sweet.
So you coddled her publicly. And I'm pretty sure you probably coddled her privately. And then the minute that you stop coddling her, which is when you tried to stay neutral, which I've watched you do before, when you have two people that you want to keep around because they're both beneficial, but you don't want to really get in between it because you want to keep them both, you shut the fuck up. And that's what you did with Buff Weed, because you didn't want to close down the avenue for Buff Weed because he's talking about doing Shani and Rev content. You didn't want to shut down Carrie because that's where your audience heart is at. So you just sat in the back and didn't say anything. So you're the one who switched up at the end of the day because you were doing this when it came to anybody else. As soon as it was one buff weeb, you switched up.
To her. Okay? There is no guilty conscience here. I don't know what she expects from me. There is nothing more I could have given her at all. Now, all of a sudden, she has so many negative things to say about me. Why didn't you cut the friendship? Why didn't you cut it?
He's had a lot to say out of nowhere. Like, you haven't said anything about him.
I haven't said it. Yes, he has.
Like,
I can tell you exactly why she probably didn't cut the friendship. For one, Carrie has this thing where she likes to prove people wrong, so that when people are saying, "Oh, you guys aren't going to be the best of friends for too long," she wanted to turn around and prove people wrong. And if anybody's talked to me behind the scenes or seen me in Discords, you probably have seen me saying, "Stop talking about their friendship, because the more you talk about it, the more she's going to cling on to it." If y'all would have shut up, she probably would have left Hussy alone a long time ago. Another reason is for the same reason that Hussy was afraid to stop talking to Tragic. He knew what was going to come with that. That you're not just going to walk away and then let bygones be bygones. No, this is gonna come with videos. I'm gonna try to dox you. I'm gonna try to drop DMs. It comes with hell. And she was probably just trying to prolong the hell, or trying to find a way to wiggle out of it to where she can point the finger at you and be like, "Well, you did something fucked up," and everybody wouldn't look at her all fucked up.
I guess that he was feeling.
Yes, he has said a lot of things about me. That's why I said something about him. He was in the chat talking shit, and somebody just said it 2 minutes ago. Somebody just said it in the last stream. He kept on talking shit about me. That's why I opened my mouth. And I have a screenshot of him saying, "Yes, I did tell her that I think you're a piece of shit."
What's going on, Sama?
Did you defend me? Did you defend me?
Some type of way about you, and like, but clearly he was, because he's had a lot to say out of nowhere. Like,
well, why don't you talk about the things that I'm saying? Clearly feels a certain way. Why? Because he's been talking shit about me for 4 or 5 years.
So now they extended from 4 years to 5 years. So I don't think Hussy knows exactly who I Blame You is. He might be getting I Blame You mixed up with somebody else. Especially because he's been somewhat around Hussy for years because of Peanut.
Your friend. And believe me, sweetheart, it's a lot worse than what Buff called you disgusting. It's a lot worse than that. Okay?
He disgusting. He disgusting. He not right. He not right. I don't know it. I don't know it.
You haven't said anything about him. Like,
no, he just called me just a piece of shit 2 days ago. Or 4 days ago.
You are a piece of shit.
It was just a weird thing that he just kind of started bringing you up, and all of a sudden now...
I think what it is...
Because you said, I think Hussy is jealous, okay, that I'm having you on as a co-host. And I said, no, because before you asked him, you asked me in January or December to be your co-host, and I said no.
So I think that Hussy is not jealous that Carrie is doing the show with Eric. I think that Hussy is mad that Carrie is doing a show with somebody who he thinks he doesn't like, because we see the difference from when he gets jealous of somebody. Like, look at what happened with what's it called, Rebuildable Ryan. He was actually jealous of Ella and admitted to it, and he was acting all erratic and things like that. This is kind of like an aftermath. They started doing the whole thing after.
Okay. And then when he started talking about me in your chat, I brought his name up. And he has been saying shit in Discord as well.
Not the Discord.
And he told you that he called me a piece of shit. Why didn't you defend me?
Oh my Jesus.
Bring these things out.
I should like really upload these, but I have like 2 clips of Hussy telling people to defend him. That's always his problem with everybody. When it comes to AJ, when it came to Vicky, when it came to Vidal, when it came to Sama, when it came to Alex, when it came to Belinda, his whole thing is defend me. And he'll say it outright too. Defend me. Go ahead, defend me. And I have 2 clips of him saying exactly that to 2 different people. And now he's saying it again. Why don't you defend me? Why don't you defend me? Defend yourself. You're a grown-ass man.
Out there, like, where is this coming from?
Yeah, probably for me, like, I guess, like, David went and
probably in the Discord.
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah.
Now you understand. Yeah, exactly.
What's going on, Pagan?
What's going on, Discord? Pete? Of course David is going to tell me. Of course. Why wouldn't he? Just like when he said that I'm a piece of shit and he said that to you, you should have come and told me.
Hussy, you sound like a high school kid. You and David sound like high school kids. Even when I was in high school and people would come up to me and be like, hey, Yado, you know, so-and-so is talking about you. And I'll be like, so the fuck what? If they really mean that, then let them come tell me to my face. If they don't, then I guess they really don't feel like that then, huh? Why is that a problem? Why is this an issue? Why can't you just go on about your day? I don't get how you're stuck in high school, but when I was in high school, even back then, I wasn't worried about that type of stuff. Who the fuck cares? How does that affect my day at all?
But wait, maybe you were too busy fucking around with GP316's channel. You were too busy to tell me.
Yeah. Well, so, but see, the thing is, like,
not trolling.
This is the truth of it is, like, I blame you doesn't like Hussy, and he has never liked Hussy the whole time I was friends with Hussy, but being a good friend.
Oh, so he's told you. So he's been talking about me, Carrie. Thank you very, very much.
Ooh, I will be right back.
The truth of it is, like, I blame you doesn't like Hussy, and he has never liked Hussy.
Did you ask him why? Did you ask him why? I'm curious. I've done nothing to him.
The whole time I was friends with Hussy, but being a good friend, he, didn't try to interfere or anything in my friendship with him.
No.
Either did I, you dumbass. But he was calling me a piece of shit to you. What are you talking about? He was talking about me. I wasn't talking about him.
And, his feelings were his feelings, but he didn't try to push that on me or make it weird or, like, I don't know, take bets about when the friendship was going to end and, shit like that. He was respectful with it. But yeah, I mean, he had warned me.
Let me tell you something. He's not respectful. He is not respectful at all. The way he behaves in other people's chat when they were talking about me, hi, Donna, is not the Eric that you see in your chat.
And that's not true. That's not true at all. You need to prove that shit, Hussy, because I think you're talking out of your ass. Because I've known Eric probably as long as you have. Not like known him, but we've conversate and we'll converse and all that other thing, right? I've never seen him say anything like that about anybody. I've never seen him. He might talk about how ugly you are, or he might crack a joke or two, but I've never like him saying that you're a piece of shit was actually the most vile that I've ever really heard him say something. And there's probably other people out there that have heard him say a little bit different, but that's not true. Not from what I remember.
Don't be fooled. Do not be fooled. I'm going to keep the bad language to myself.
No, you got to prove it. Prove that shit. I don't believe you. It's not what I remember.
Let's face it. Like, I mean, everybody warned me. So,
Oh.
that was kind of the thing. I still
guess. So now everybody warned her.
Yep.
You know what, Carrie? I did nothing to you. Let's just face that. So your whole argument is that I allowed Buffweeb to call you disgusting when you called him disgusting first. I don't see your husband defending you. Your husband is on panel. Is he defending you?
I don't see your husband defending you. Actually, Hussy, I don't never see your husband. Where's your husband? Actually, I ain't seen you with nobody for like the whole 5 years that I've ever known about you. Jesus.
I gave you a wrench to time out anybody that offends you or misbehaves in chat. I am not your personal assistant. I am not going to be there to hold your hand.
But
you talk smack, you're going to hear smack. You call someone disgusting, and they call you disgusting back. What's the problem?
Well, that's
what
not
is
what Buff
the problem,
said.
Carrie?
And this is one of the things that I hate about Hussy. Like, he'll just take he'll take a situation that happened and he'll just write his own narrative, because Buff said more than just you're disgusting.
You can just dish it, but you literally can't take the same thing you just dished.
Says the guy suing.
And it's my fault. It's my fault because he called you the same thing you called him. If that's not acceptable, what makes you think it's acceptable for you to call him that?
Well, she said
if it's not acceptable to you, maybe it's not acceptable to him.
Well, she said what he was doing was disgusting, to be fair.
So if you don't want to back and forth, maybe next time you should just keep your mouth shut. Just like I think this guy is a piece of shit too. But guess what? I kept my mouth shut. For 2 years of our friendship, I kept my mouth shut. Can you do the same thing? I could have easily started something, right?
2 years.
And then expected you to block him. Did I do that? And let me tell you, he's said and done a lot more than call me disgusting.
No, he hasn't. It's a lie.
Surprised every time this shit happens. Like I am fucking blown away about Hussy. I am goddamn floored about TJ. I think I think they are fucking alien plants because this is so fucking crazy.
I'm more surprised at TJ than Hussy, to be honest, because again, so many.
Let's put everything on the table. You don't think people told me about Carrie?
Oh, he's warming up.
People are still telling me about you.
He's
People
definitely
are
warming
still
up.
coming in the chat, emailing me, saying that you blocked me because I just didn't like her. I like your content. Or I couldn't watch anymore because of Carrie. Or she's such a downer. Or I couldn't take her being on panel anymore. I mean, you saw it with your own eyes. Hi, Casper Boo. Thank you so much for being a member for 3 months, sweetheart. Thank you, honey. Hussy, Buff is going to do the interview in 10 minutes. Oh, you're kidding. Well, I'm not going to snipe him. Let him do I think his is members only, I think, right? I'm not a member, but are you talking about the one with G-Man? I'm not a member.
But then become a member. Didn't you just get like $5 or something like that?
Maybe I'll react to it tomorrow, become a member. But I want to hear what she.
I hate people like this. Look, if you really want to, if he has like some hidden content or whatever, most people are cool as shit. All you have to do is hit Buff Weeb up and be like, hey, I wanted to go over this, but it's on your members only thing. Is it cool if I use it? He's probably gonna say yeah. He probably don't even give a shit. He just wants you to ask.
She has to say, thank you for being a member for 3 months.
Many people warned me about Hussy. I always knew like there was a chance it would go this way, but I hoped that it wouldn't.
No, you didn't. You didn't know.
You hoped that it wouldn't? No, you wanted it to. You absolutely wanted it to, because it didn't have to go this way. It didn't. You didn't have to ignore 20 of my phone calls when I was calling to check up on you. You could have picked up the phone calls. You had planned to do this. That was just the icing on the cake. Hey, Takedown Man. Ladma tells you that's what my email is about. You have some, see? Caitlin says that's what my email is about. You have someone blocked because of Carrie. That wants to be a member. All right. Did you give me the name in the email, sweetheart? I just want to apologize to everybody that Carrie blocked without my permission, and everybody that I blocked when you actually were a viewer, a follower, a subscriber, or whatever. You know, you don't have to agree with. I'm not going to do the same thing that I did, same mistake that I did with her. I'm not. I just don't want my moderators to be disrespected. But no, nobody's going to block. Nobody's going to block anyone. That's my thing. If you have to block someone that's really effing up, then you just do the timeout for 24 hours. Ladmat Hussy, no Hussy, it's actually one of your current mods who blocks behalf. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh, I don't even know. If I can get the person's name, then I would unblock. I am so sorry.
Of that situation where I'm like, you know what? A lot of people have said a lot of things about me. I don't have the best reputation, right?
Oh, you don't say. You don't. Hey, Lee, good to see you. You don't say. Did I judge you? Did I? You don't think the first week people were telling me about you? I didn't care.
And so if people just took other people's word and didn't give me a chance, then you know what I mean? Like, then people might just write me off from the get-go too. So that's the like way that I try to go about it. But I end up, getting burned quite a bit.
But honestly, like,
honey, you did not get burned. Sorry, sweetheart. How did you get burned? Noxious, thank you for the $5. Love you all and hope you're all having an amazing night. Always sending best vibes to you all. And we're sending the best vibes to you too, sweetheart. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you for the $5, honey. Carrie, you didn't get burned. You said, Hussy, you're a fucking snake. And I said,
well, that's probably because you were being a fucking snake. You protected her from everybody else. And then when it came to somebody that you can benefit from, you kind of just tossed her off to the side.
Okay, Carrie. You got burned. You are a perpetual victim.
Ooh.
Perpetual. Just be honest and say, you know what? I just didn't want to deal with him anymore.
You know what also shows that you're a perpetual victim? When you constantly threaten to call the police on everyone and you threaten to sue everyone. And I think you're on to like number 5 or 6 when it comes to suing and calling the police.
But don't act like you're a victim.
For me, I think that it is, it has changed even the way that I approach like new people, but even people that I have known for a long time. Like early on, like when we were first doing this, even like when you were very new, and I was in Discord all the time. I was, you know,
you know what? Yes, Penguin, I am 100% better off.
So Melissa says they can both be right about some things. And this is the fun part about when two people that you don't really like and you think both of those people often do shitty things online. It's funny for them to go back and forth with each other because they're going to lie about each other and also tell the truth about each other. And it's fun, you know, bouncing back and forth and you know, picking out what's the truth and what's a lie.
People come to watch me.
No, they
whether
don't.
I'm an asshole, whether I'm funny, whether I'm not funny, whatever you may think I am.
No, they don't.
People come to watch me.
No.
Not Carrie and not my friend David.
No, that's not true at all. For one, everybody started coming to your channel because they like to watch Shani and Rev. Then people started coming to your channel because they like to watch Carrie. That's Carrie's audience, not yours. Hussy acts like nobody's ever been around in the old days. Hussy used to get about 50 people in the chat, maybe even that. Most of the time, he had like 20 people in there. He never had nobody in chat. That's why he used to beg me and Vidal and everybody else to get on panel with him, because he used to never have anyone in there, and he used to never talk about shit. It's the reason why he clicked up with MFW. It's the reason why he clicked up with Next. He never really had that much people. If it wasn't for Carrie, he would have no audience. Now somehow he's ended up swooping her audience, and even that is dwindling because when he did his little party stream, he had under 100 people for a minute, and then it finally climbed up to 100. And he's been trying to big boy Woti every time Woti goes live, and he hasn't been doing too well when it comes to the numbers.
Not anyone, just me. So when I have Carrie on panel, which I did as a friend, okay, I want to show you guys something. I want to show you an email that I got yesterday. And I wasn't going to share this, you guys. Okay? I really wasn't. But I shared it with, this is from yesterday.
This nigga just take a picture?
I'm gonna email it to myself right now.
Oh, he figured out how to
and
do
I'm
a
gonna read it to
screenshot.
you guys. And you're gonna see
Look at Hussy.
the difference between me and this person here. Okay. I don't need nobody up here as a co-host, Carrie. Okay.
Yes, you do. You absolutely do. Hussy has been searching for a co-host for years.
Oh, damn it. And I am not going to allow her to come and say crap about me. I'm going to delete it after I show it, but I had to do it this way. All right, so this video, we're at 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm. This and that.
We're at 30 minutes. Okay, so we'll remove that.
Okay.
And I got this email yesterday, and I'm not going to show the name, but I want to share it with you guys.
And he burps off of just apparently coffee.
Can you see that? It's on my community post. It says, "Hello, loudmouth Hussy. I know this is going to sound corny, but I watch your channel every time. I'm a member. I just found out that she has a tumor in her throat." Okay?
Okay.
She says she just found out she has a tumor in her throat. She says, "Your content encourages me to keep going."
What? I swear, every time I hear you suck up all that snot in your nose and burp, it just makes me want to push through so I can hear you do it again. Every "oh my stars" that I hear, I know for a fact that that an angel gets his wings. What the fuck are they talking about? Hussy hardly even talks when he does Shani and Rev content, and then when he's doing drama stuff, he's just being vile and saying like basic bitch shit. You've given me the strength to beat this big ass lump in my throat. I don't think that shit's for real, to be honest.
We need more encouragement in the world and more love in the world. God is love. Wish I had a like you friend. Be blessed. Please keep me in your prayers. Thank you very much. Okay, Carrie? So you can go fuck yourself. You can go
Carrie.
fuck yourself.
He's healing.
You can try to say, "Oh, whatever you want to do, say about me. I'm not a good friend," or my whatever. Whatever. Okay?
Look, I don't know what you guys have been doing with your lives, but Saint Hussy is over here clearing throats. You need some throat healing? Oh my stars.
I don't need you to tell me anything about myself. So you guys, I don't know what this person's name is, his or her, I don't know. But if we can all just say a prayer tonight and keep this person in our prayers, the fact that our community keeps her going, it's incredible. It's incredible.
So Peach Braxton says, "Dear Yato, I have leukemia, syphilis, and a massive. I'm pretty sure that was supposed to be fucking chest wound. But I want you to know that that your snipey commentary gives me hope. I'm glad that I can heal your chest with my bird chest." Come on now. Oh, you meant sucking? What? It's even
to every
worse.
word
Oh yeah,
of
you
every
were a
fucking
lot more
drama bullshit.
involved.
And I don't even want to. Like it's not even like
No, well, I
fun
think that
anymore.
ever since with the TJ stuff, when that went down, you kind of that was it. You were kind of done with it, and that's what's so like
Probably.
unfortunate too.
Well, did he know that TJ had messaged you months and months in advance and told you he was sorry? Did he know? Or did you keep it from him too, just like you kept it from us and told everybody that, oh, he hasn't gotten back to me or said anything?
Ooh. Now, that's one thing that I'm not sure if Hussy actually knew, and he might have found out later. 2 points to the Hussith. 2 points.
Right? Why did you do that? Why did you do that?
She
Why?
did do that.
I'll tell you, because you want to play victim. And now again, you got burned by me?
You got me.
Okay.
About how he has been like acting about it, because like we gave a lot of time and energy to that podcast and that show, and you know, I never made a dime. That was fine. I didn't ask for money. And that's never what it was about for us. And but just like to hear him now saying the things that he's saying and the way that he's talking, he's like, and yeah, I regret ever having her come on and blah blah blah.
2 points for Sydney. 2 points.
In genuine tip, so I will say I became a member because at the end of each of your streams, you remind me to love myself because
what?
Ain't nobody better, and it always makes me smile. I love that. Honestly, need that. And I swear.
I will say I became a member because at the end of each of your streams, you remind me to love myself because ain't nobody better. And it always makes me smile. I love that. And honestly, it's like you just putting a note in the bottle for like everybody who's desperate for attention or desperate for friendship. Jesus Christ. Because you told me to love myself and ain't nobody better. And Miss Hussy love you. You don't get the fuck out of my face. It says Ingenuine Tiptoe. Ingenuine is a proper name for you.
Swear to you, I have been saying.
Well, I guess it would be more disingenuous, right?
That for over 4 years. Because that's how I grew up. I'm not a runway model. I'm not the most gorgeous person in the world. I'm overweight. I have my flaws. But you know what? When I walk with my head up high. I walk with confidence. No, and I love myself for who I am.
No, you don't. Because if you loved yourself for who you were, you wouldn't be wearing glasses covering up your face, and you wouldn't be wearing all these different type of wigs. And it's not even really about the wigs. It's the fact that you wear the wigs and cover up your face. If you didn't cover up your face, it'd be a different story. But you're obviously trying to hide what you look like. Now, when people were trying to say like, oh, you're trying to like wear disguise, I don't necessarily believe that. But you obviously ugly, and you know you ugly, and you keep trying to hide your face.
With all of my flaws, with everything. And that's what I try to tell people. I don't give a damn if you're whatever. Always remember to love yourself because honestly, there's no one better.
So is getting weight loss surgery loving yourself? I mean, it can be, right? Depending on how big you get and you might need help. That could be loving yourself, right? So what about Botox? Is that loving yourself? Because you're trying to change what you look like. I don't know. It seems like you're pretty materialistic and don't feel too good about yourself.
And I will always continue to say that. And thank you for becoming a member. Thank you so much.
And it's like, no, you don't. I know you don't regret the money that you made. But I know you don't regret that part.
The saving of the channel, like that was literally in its
very
fucking death throes. Like,
and he has said that. That's
just don't rewrite history, though. Just don't. Right. I mean,
well, I'm glad you really are back in the drama. Congratulations and welcome back. I knew you would
superficial. That's what I was. That's the word I was looking for.
You know, remember I said that I was going to react to your video and I was going to react to that stream. I didn't want to watch TJ's stream when he was watching your video. You know why? Because I really didn't want to get into it. Guess who does? You.
That's what's so frustrating is that he is doing what Shani and Rev do. Like, you are trying to rewrite history. You're doing things that other people in the past have done that when they did those things, you swore. You were like, I would never, no matter what happens, you will never see me up here talking bad about them. And that just all went out the window, I guess.
For me, I think that people do a lot of things because of feeling slighted and embarrassed. People like almost lose their minds because of that, because those two things are extremely difficult to just get in your head, like to get right within.
I've heard people say that it's not right to talk about Michael, whatever, because he's not really a YouTuber, but he is. He does get on here and he comments on situations that happen constantly, and he talks about all types of things. And I don't give a fuck if he has limited information. That's his problem. Just like Carrie was trying to tell GP that he shouldn't be giving his opinion if he doesn't really know what's going on. I think that Michael shouldn't be giving his opinion because he never knows what the fuck is going on. He doesn't look at anything for himself. All he does is listen to his wife about everything that's going on. And she just sits there and lies to his face. And I mean, can you really trust somebody who doesn't sit there and actually go through the actual evidence and just listen to what somebody else says? No, not really. You're not really evidence-based.
Within your head, if you feel embarrassed or like someone's trying to get over on you, and I think that online that is almost magnified.
Oh,
because you can be
Mm-hmm.
flooded by a whole new group of people who make you feel that, and they can just pile on. And I think that is what's happening. And I truly feel like something has drastically changed. Like, he is doing the things that he literally would rail against over and over and over. And the rewriting the history, and it's history that there is video and audio proof of. That is bananas to me.
Well, that's the thing too, is like I don't care. Even with everything that's happened, I still have like good memories. Like, I don't regret it, and I'm the one that didn't make any money. Like and I don't regret it. Like, because I think that when it was good, it was good. We had a good time, and like, I'm telling you,
I am so tired of Carrie trying to act like she doesn't get paid behind the fucking scenes. That shit is so irritating. She said multiple times that she gets Cash Apps and PayPals, and I've seen her people in her audience give out her Cash App and PayPal, and she doesn't call them out. That doesn't mean that she's not getting any money. She just keeps acting like because she's demonetized or because she got banned that she's not making anything. That's not true. Stop bullshitting. You never told everybody that No Name had paid you back. You said that you went $200 in the hole. So you're a liar. I know that you get money behind the scenes, and we've caught you lying about it because you only talked about the No Name situation after No Name had talked about it. Before that, you never said, oh, No Name gave me my money back, because you sat there and lied and said, oh, we were set back $200, but you weren't.
if you go back and TJ, if you go back and look yourself, you'll see what I'm talking about. You were a different person 3 years ago. You are not the same person that you were. I don't know what changed, and it really doesn't matter.
Nothing
Like
changed.
at the end of the day, like that's your personal business. But
Nothing
I can
changed.
promise you, something changed in you.
Well,
I think that it's
something changed in you as well. You've changed too.
Yep, RBF gave her 500. And
the
also,
drinking. You
also
don't.
I want to add too, in case Hussy is watching this and he didn't see it when Potato was saying it, but Potato said that if you get that 500 back from Carrie, then you need to give her her $1,000 back, because Potato gave it to you as a gift, and you gave half of it to Carrie as a gift. So if you're taking back 500, then Potato feels like she should get back her 1,000. I think that's fair. If you think it's fair for you to ask for the money back from Carrie.
He's not going to admit that, but that's what I saw. I saw a person that in the beginning, every once in a while would drink a beer or two on stream, whatever, like go from that to literally being hammered every stream we did. And it changed things. It did. It changed him, in my opinion, but maybe these things were always there. I don't know.
Duh.
I think I am wildly different than I was 3 years ago. But the thing that doesn't change is like my values and like, who you are as a person. That doesn't.
Shut the fuck up. Let me tell you what pisses me off, not only about some of the people that I talk about on here, but even some of the people that I'm like cool with or whatever. It is so tiring for you guys to just dismiss whatever somebody does just because you like them, and then you keep putting these blindfolds on and acting like you don't do that, and then like you get through it with one person, you're like, oh shit, I should have really seen that, I should have known better, and then you guys turn around and you're doing it a fucking again. Stop being dismissive depending on who it is. Look at what the evidence is and come to a conclusion. If you don't want to fuck with it and you heard a little bit of something, whatever, then just don't fuck with that person at all. That's what I do. If I hear a little bit something weird about you and I don't already know you, I don't need to know you. I don't need new friends. I'm cool. You stay over there, I'll stay over here. We ain't even got to argue with each other, nothing like that. But I'm not going to sit there and be dismissive just so I can be somebody's friend. That's just for the birds.
This guy in the middle must be so damn lonely. They obviously don't give a fuck about what you have to say. Don't you have anything better to do?
Change for me. And so if it does, then to me that says one of two things: you're either faking now or you're faking then, and both of those things I have no time for. But I mean, even the last, like maybe not the last, but maybe second to last or third to last stream that he did, I texted him and said, I think this is too much. Like, well, I don't know what is going on, but I feel like
what's going on, OG?
Yeah,
you're doing too much, and
Eric.
I don't know what you think. Like, I don't know why you think that I would support this, but I would not. And he texted something back. I'm not even like say the exact whatever, but I said, listen, I said let's talk tomorrow. Like we will call and we'll talk, and they just didn't, because he said something like I just I had to respond or something because Carrie keeps talking shit, and so. And I'm telling this to Carrie as we're saying, as this is all being said, and I said, but I'm going to talk to him tomorrow. And then I shit you not, the next day, like before the call even happened, somebody sending me screenshots of him in some chat, literally just talking shit more. And I mean, I don't. So to me, that felt like, to me, it was like,
man.
So I actually somewhat agree with Michael about that, though. Like, I don't know why TJ ever thought that Michael was gonna be on his side over his wife. Like, I was gonna say, if he don't want to sleep on the couch, but that's where Carrie sleeps, so I guess that's kind of where he would want to go.
I say this, but I don't actually mean it, and fuck you. So I just don't know that there's any redemption from that.
Oh fuck no. Marty, get him the fuck up out of here. Dashin, get the fuck up out of here. I don't even know why you thought this shit was cool. Get your ass up out of here, fucking weirdo.
other night, like he's literally up there like talking about Michael, and he's like, he's insinuating and making it sound like you were like bashing me and talking shit about me to him, which I know didn't happen.
Fuck no.
But the whole thing is like, why would you want, as if you care about Michael, why would you go and try to cause problems like that? Like it's like really fucking selfish.
I couldn't watch it. I was
I didn't watch.
Yo, Dashin is a fucking weirdo. This nigga picked up like some dying wolf, some dying fox or some shit. Nigga killing mouses, and he like made videos burning dolls that he named after people. And then he had videos like cutting his pubes and shit. That nigga weird. I don't want him around over here. Keep that weird shit somewhere else. I don't do all that. Y'all can be nice to that nigga. I'm not.
I have watched like a couple of clips because I couldn't sit through it either.
Normally, I would absolutely applaud someone like taking an interest in me getting a blowjob, but to me, it was that was so fucking cringy to me. Like I literally felt like I was like not listening to a person I knew.
For everybody who,
I gotta be honest with you. And I'm not just saying this, but I don't miss her one iota.
Ooh. So now I love Carrie so much. She's my best friend on here. No one's ever treated me as good as Carrie does. And now he doesn't miss her one iota. At least he didn't say that he never liked you, Carrie. At least he's like, oh, I liked her, but now I don't care that she's gone at all. One iota whatsoever.
I don't think there's anything a friend could do to keep her happy. I don't think there's anything a man could do to keep her happy. I think she's just an ungrateful, miserable, angry, bored housewife. I really do. I really do. You know, a lot of people could say a lot of things about Carrie to me in the beginning of the relationship.
Why?
Or a lot of things people could say about me to Carrie in the beginning of the relationship. But I was nothing but super sweet to her. So, you know what? It doesn't matter what people said. You guys saw it every day. You guys saw. I don't have to tell you.
Well, it can also just mean that you're very good at putting on the show. Isn't that what you say? Like, oh, sometimes I'm Ken and sometimes I'm Miss Hussy. Sounds like you were putting on a Miss Hussy.
Doesn't know. And this is when I literally, it was like a clip, and I heard this and was like, okay, turning this off, because I was like, that's enough. He literally was like saying something about the only time that Carrie's mouth should be open is near.
Carrie, there's a reason why there's only 120 people in your chat after you've been gone for a week. 120 people, and I have over 300.
Michael's dick.
Yeah, there's a very clear reason, and for some reason you don't understand that reason. It's because we are trying to hear the drama. I was tuned in, other people was tuned. We all tuned in because you're doing exactly what you said that you wouldn't, which is talk shit about each other. So while Carrie is talking shit about you, we were also sitting there watching you talk shit about her. It's that simple. Guess how many people did you have when you were just doing your little party stream? Less than 100, huh? It's almost like people aren't there for you.
That's so,
like what? TJ, do you not realize that you sound exactly like Teddy Bear?
No, what a good point. Like that.
You are,
or like when Rev and Shani were like,
God, they're
shit
obsessed
and, like,
with this
why aren't
dude.
you fucking your husband? Like it is literally like you could put
why does it need to go
his
there?
voice on, like that's crazy.
Why? Why does it need?
Well, why didn't you tell him? If you had a problem with the things that he was saying, Why did you stream with him 3 days a week, 2 days a week?
That's true.
Now you bitch about it.
But you do the same thing, Hussy.
And then TJ, you're like talking all this shit about like me being.
She's live now with 113 people in there.
A photographer and trying to like belittle that and like, oh, you fucking stupid. Okay, TJ. Well, again, this is all like I don't want to be talking about any of this shit, but you won't stop. And because of
it doesn't matter. You can still shut the fuck up about it.
She acts like TJ was so different, but it wasn't TJ saying the N-word that made her finally move away from him. It wasn't TJ calling black people gorillas and stuff that made her move away from him. It wasn't the fact that TJ would constantly say that 21 had dirty balls, which is transphobic or whatever. None of that stuff was an issue. It wasn't the fact that he was shit-faced the first time that he talked to Will, and then she turned around and let him talk to Will again, even though he promised that he wasn't going to be shit-faced, and then he obviously was at the beginning. I don't even know TJ. I can hear that he was obviously drunk. And she went through the whole interview, even let him say some bullshit to Zach, and just told him like, oh, like, don't do that. None of that mattered. It was just, oh, you try to fuck 18-year-olds, and then all of a sudden, TJ is this horrible person. But none of the other things that he's ever done, like all that stuff is just completely fine.
It doesn't have to be a back and forth. Today is Wednesday, right? You came on today to do your crime talk, right? Why are you talking about it? He can talk about it all he fucking wants. It doesn't mean you have to respond.
What happened with Hussy, you decided you wanted to come on again to jump on that and try to, I guess, ride this whatever the fuck is going on. And you're talking shit about me as a photographer. Well, TJ, do you not remember talking to me and Michael about how you weren't working as a chef and you were actually just waiting tables? Because you did that. You told us that. And you sure as fuck didn't make it seem like that in front of the audience. So before you get on here and start belittling things that I've done as a career, you might want to look in the mirror, sir, because
I'm glad you said that. Before you start talking shit and making lies up and pretending it was really unacceptable, then I'm going to show proof how it was not.
To be fair, though, even though that was a burn by Carrie, taking pictures for like a wedding or two isn't really a photography business. Like you obviously stopped because you weren't really getting anybody. And I understand because I have a friend who was a photographer, and he was actually good though. Like he was actually good at what he did and been doing it since he was a kid, since we were kids. I'm pretty sure he gave it more of a go because he had a lot of clients, but it just didn't pay enough in the end. And he had a kid coming. He had to do something else. Pretty sure, he didn't have responsibilities. He could have kept that up, but you don't have any responsibilities. You don't have to pay rent. You don't have to worry about the light bill. You don't worry about the phone. You don't worry about food or nothing. He actually did. That's the reason why he switched careers. But I know it's hard, but you have all the time and resources in the world. It's weird that you still failed at it.
He was just saying that you were no photographer if you just took pictures here and there.
That's true.
You can give your rebuttal. No one cares.
Because even if TJ was waiting tables, I will say, if you're lying about it, then obviously you feel some type of way about what you do, whatever. In my business too much. I'm pretty sure people are gonna laugh at you for lying if you were. But even so, him working 5 days out the week is a lot more than you have for your photography business. is what I'm saying.
You came to us with that? I never belittled you. I never made you feel like you were less than or whatever from it. You said you could make more money that way. Okay, well then I'm good. Do what you need to do. So you're just taking it to these.
No, but you told me everything about his sickness and what he tried to do with himself and how he was depressed and he tried to unalive himself and he's doing this and he's doing that. Why did you tell me all of that? It was none of my damn business, and I did not ask to know. Just like I didn't ask you any personal questions about your life. Why did you volunteer that information? I guarantee you didn't want me to know or anybody else. But you outed all of that because you're such a good friend. I should have known about Hussy. Yeah. But you're perfect, right? You're the friend that everybody wants. And meanwhile, you were talking behind my back last autumn.
Everybody's talking behind your back because you're a bitch when they tell you to see your face. That's probably what it is, I'm guessing. So some idiot says, friendly reminder, Carrie is condescending about waiting tables. Meanwhile, she was a waitress at Olive Garden. You want to talk shit about somebody else's job and you had the exact same job. It's kind of fucked up. Like if I worked as, I guess, damn, I can't even think of. Try not to be disrespectful, but y'all know what I mean. If I worked a certain job and somebody else also did too, I'm not going to sit there and shit on them for doing the same job that I did. Like obviously, I had to take that job for a reason, so I would assume that they had to take that job for a reason too.
August, right? Where? Did I ever talk about your back? Behind your back? You're not a victim at all. At all.
Levels that, like, I don't know why, because again, I don't have anything to hide. Like I said, TJ, if you want to drop every
except the text messages,
fucking DM that we have, feel free. Feel free.
So that's
I stand by everything I fucking said ever. Okay.
Well, what?
It's not
good. Well, how about when you said, you know what, that cab ride was not a big deal? Why are you turning it around and saying it is a big deal now? Because you want to use it as an excuse that you're pulling away, right? Which honestly, you did me a favor.
Ooh, so do you mean like when you were okay with when you were defending what AJ and her husband do behind closed doors, and then as soon as you got mad at her, you started talking about how she was a weirdo and saying weird stuff about her husband? You started talking about their personal relationship? Isn't that where the whole daddy clip comes from?
Overnight, just because certain things have happened. So for you, like, it's just so pathetic that like the second this all happened, now all of a sudden you're coming after me as a stay-at-home wife. Oh, Carrie doesn't fucking work. This and that. You weren't working either, TJ, and we didn't even know that. You were lying to us too. And coming on the podcast when the whole time Tabs is paying the bill.
He was saying that you were not cooking, you were not working, you were just staying home. Michael had to pick up food. Michael had to do everything. That's what he was saying. I don't care you're a stay-at-home wife.
But that's true though. And if you do stay at home, then you should be doing the cooking, you should be doing the cleaning, and you should be taking care of everything at home. If you yourself don't have to get up and go to work or anything. When me and my ex-girlfriend lived together, while I went to work, if she didn't have a job, or even when she did have a job, she would hit me up at work and be like, I need to go shopping. And I would send her money to go shopping with. And all that would be taken care of by the time that I got home. I didn't have to clean. I didn't have to cook. I didn't have to do any of that stuff. All I'd do was get home and chill for a minute and then talk and all that stuff. And then I eat dinner. If you're sitting, it doesn't matter if it's a man or a woman. If Carrie was at work all day and Michael was home. Then Michael should be taking care of the house and then making sure everybody eat and doing all that stuff. It really doesn't matter to me which is which. But if you're just home all day, like do something. Stop being lazy.
But my gosh, you can't throw a chicken in the fucking air fryer? No one is saying slave over the house. You have one adult son that is an adult. You can't just boil pasta?
And you're sitting there judging Corky and talking shit about him and the fact that his girlfriend has to pay everything. You're literally doing the same thing.
Ooh.
The same fucking thing.
Same
and
fucking thing.
When it comes to the hospital stuff, because you've tried to spin that too, because you really, really want to make it look like you have some kind of justified reason to go like scorched earth and get fucking insane on here. And you're trying to portray it as this, there was some huge betrayal that happened because
she still doesn't think she should apologize for telling everybody that he tried to unalive himself. Like, you're right in every aspect, in every argument. There's not one thing that you did wrong. Of course not. Of course not.
Talk to Cal about what happened with you.
You know what's crazy? If Hussy would go back and listen, like just listen to himself on streams, every now and then he would catch some knowledge for himself, because he often gives advice to other people that he himself really needs.
And you were saying on that stream, oh, Cal was a stranger. She was just like a stranger. No, the fuck she wasn't.
Exactly.
We were very close at the time.
To see you.
And I trusted her 100%, which is why
TJ counted how many fallouts she's had in just a matter of months, and it was 55. 55. I'm over here in my little corner just chit-chatting with her. Whoever she don't want to talk to, whoever she don't want in my chat, we block. And I still get a kick up the ass. There are a lot of people I've never spoken to. A lot of people have never spoken to me. I had to block them.
You had to.
Why she was an admin on the Discord and had just as much power on there as I did. She could have deleted the whole fucking server. So yeah, I think I did trust her. And you don't seem to understand that, like, the things that you do, they do affect other people, not just you. So it did affect me, what was going on. And you didn't even tell me. He never.
Yeah. Just like you blocking people that you don't like affects me. It affects my channel. There are content creators that are coming in here.
Whoa. Hold on. Wasn't he just saying earlier that she has a wrench and she can just block people? Wouldn't that like his whole argument with the whole buff weeb thing? Why is he saying now, oh, you're hurting my channel by blocking people? Pick a side. Pick a lane. Which one is it? Is it okay for her to block whoever she sees fit? Or can she not block anybody because she has to be wary of how it affects her channel? You can't have both.
That like me and don't like you, and you're blocking them. And I didn't say a fucking word because you have a mod and you were my friend. But, oh, I've been such a bad friend. Not only that, but I gave her the $500. Oh, people warned me about you. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Came and had these conversations. It wasn't like this was something that was said to me in confidence or whatever. It wasn't. It was something that I found out and frankly needed somebody to talk to, because we didn't even talk about it to him. And then I came to you, TJ, privately and said, when are you going to stop lying about what happened with the hospital or whatever? I came to you privately. I didn't go publicly.
You were lying the whole time, telling us he hasn't contacted you. You want to call out liars? Why don't you go look in the mirror? And then you didn't tell us that Mia paid you the $200 that you claimed all came out of your pocket. No, you paid for it first, and Mia paid you, and nothing came out of your pocket at the end of the day. But guess what? That was a secret too. Lee, thank you. So, Leah, I see. I remember now. It's Lee. Thank you so much, sweetie, for the 5 gifted memberships. I really appreciate you. Whoever got the memberships, you better say thank you to Leah right now. Otherwise, she's going to take you back. Thank you, love. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, sweetheart.
You know what I've been wondering? Did Hussy file his taxes? And if he has he heard back from them yet? Do you think anybody snitched on him, or do you think anything like has been going on where a little flag went up and they started investigating him? I wondered.
And you guys, her name is Lee. This pisses me off.
And say anything about it. I talked to people that I trusted privately and in a place of concern. I wasn't bashing you. I wasn't trying to make you look bad.
She kept pushing the narrative that Michael paid for it. Michael initially paid for it, but immediately Mia paid for the $200. So you think we knew? No, we were all under the impression that she paid because she doesn't want to tell the truth. Hussy girl in Drader's chat, or someone said Carrie blocked her in your chat. Please unblock her. Okay, let me take a picture. Again, I am so sorry you see what I mean?
So earlier I was watching Kel Doge, and he was going over the new Hussy thread on Kiwi Farms. If people don't know about it, Hussy's finally getting his own thread. And on there, it was some messages between, I think, the Gaining Ground and Hussy. And Hussy was just outright telling the Gaining Ground to lie about getting swatted. He said, you should do a welfare check. And the Gaining Ground was like, no, I'm not going to do that. And Hussy was like, well, just lie about it happening to you, and then all is forgiven. So he's willing to lie about stuff. I don't know why he's acting like it's such a big travesty. He'll sit there and point fingers at you for things that he does on the regular.
I will unblock. Tomorrow morning when I get up before my stream, I will go through all of my block list. You guys, I'm really sorry. She lied about okay, so she paid. And I think that day or the day after or that week, Mia paid her the $200, but we didn't know. Mia said it in my chat last week. We didn't know. She said, oh, she paid for it.
I was worried about you. Michael as well, we were fucking worried. And thankfully Tabs was nice enough to call me and let me know something, or else we would have just been sitting there for another 2.5 weeks, or not 2.5, but another week and a half, or at least. He was in there for a long time.
Which I want to mention is fucking weird as fuck. Dude, if I'm in the hospital, none of you guys are getting a call. And my mama ain't hitting y'all up. My brother ain't hitting y'all up. I'm not talking to you guys. If I was about to off myself, I'm not sending a letter to you either. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Y'all take this online stuff way too seriously. It's way too close to your real life. That shit's fucking weird. I actually have real people in my life that I talk to and keep updates with, and I'm not giving y'all a message. That shit's so weird.
And he just I don't think he understands the impact that all of that stuff had on other people. Because again, it doesn't just affect you. If I didn't care, or if I was just trying to make him look bad, or what, I could have thrown him under the bus with this stuff a long time ago. TJ, you literally fucking said that I want to get with 18-year-olds.
See, remember what I said earlier? That's all she cares about. Nothing else. Not all the other things that he did. Just oh, you said I wanted to get with 18-year-olds, but she was okay with all the other jokes and him calling her a fucking bitch and everything else. All that was cool, but
like maybe you should go back and watch that stream because you went so fucking far and in front of everyone.
Yeah, that was.
He apologized to you, but you didn't let us know he was wrong. Have you apologized to me?
oh, I also want to add, she said that she could have threw him under the bus. She did throw him under the bus. She said that she wasn't responsible for him and said that she hadn't talked to him at all. And people questioned her because she was having conversations with Calypso. Calypso was still around. Everybody knew that that was his broad. So they're like, well, how are you talking to Calypso? You ain't talking to TJ. When come to find out, TJ did hit her up. So you did throw him under the bus because you said that you ain't heard from him, but you did.
He apologized for his behavior. What does that mean? That means he realizes that he fucked up. Unlike you, what more could the man do other than apologize? If you don't want to accept the apology, then just say it. But he knows he did wrong. So, what is your point?
So bad.
For no reason. And you really don't have any guilt about that.
But the thing that is important.
You don't have any guilt about your behavior either. I don't believe that, as G-Man likes to say, audacity.
And like Hussy likes to say, very low jackal.
About that more than anything. Like, yeah, I mean, but that was post the apology that he keeps reading over and over and over and over again. Like, there was a stream post that where he went too far.
Right,
and, like,
that's the other thing.
Fucking nuts.
That's another thing that he brought up and was like, oh, right here when he's showing the DMs because you did that, TJ. That's another thing that you swore you would never do. And I have not shown it.
And if you think she won't talk behind your back, and if you think she's not a two-faced, I was going to say toothpaste. Oh, for fuck's sake. If you don't think she's two-faced, you're mistaken because she's been talking behind my back. And Chantel, this is what I'm saying. I don't even know what the fuck he's up there for. Yeah, I was going to say toothpaste. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Any of your DMs, nor Cal's. So, but you guys are out here showing everybody ours, something you swore you...
You know what? This happened to me too for 2 years. Guess what? I didn't complain. I did not complain. I didn't say anything. You know what? Because I got to take the good with the bad.
Hussy. Let's list the people that you've threatened to sue or call the police on. Me, for one. Jan's Views, for 2. G-Man, for 3. You did take AK. You're threatening next with it again. DC. Who else? Now Tragic. So that's 7. And Hakate, that's 8. So obviously you don't really deal with nothing, do you? You just run your little bitch ass to the police and to your lawyer because you're a bitch. So you don't really deal with nothing.
I mean, nobody's. I'm not perfect. I still took whatever it was.
Oh, AJ and Val. Oh, wait, AJ and Val. I think Blazing Banter. He also just threatened to sue. So that's what, 10, 11 people? So you've threatened to sue or call the police on like 10, 11 people over mean words online.
Are coming on my panel, derailing it, wanting to play this, wanting to play that, wanting to watch this, wanting to watch that, derailing it because she wants to address a troll in the chat. Do I address trolls in the chat? Maybe 1 out of every 10 trolls. Trolls came in here earlier. Did I say anything? No, I just blocked them. But guess what, Carrie? Did I have that problem when I was on your panel? No. Nobody came in there talking smack about me. But when you're on my panel, it happens on a regular.
Because
and wanting to talk over me too.
Because she
All
also blocks
the time. I never said anything, Jennifer. You don't think I was made me feel annoyed because I give you a chance to talk. You give me a chance to talk. It's my damn panel. She don't give that person a chance to talk. I didn't say nothing. I didn't let it bother me.
But it bothered you. And do you know what that's called being, Hussy? It's called being two-faced. Because when I feel a certain way about somebody or what they're doing, I tell them. I don't go behind their back and talk about it later like you're doing now, where you're like, oh, this person, oh, they were insufferable. No, I usually just tell them, you need to shut the fuck up. You talk a lot. Stop talking over people. It's really not that hard. That's being two-faced.
Exactly. Fuck it.
You'd never do. Imagine that. But you're on your stream, drunk, foaming at the mouth for like 21 and Slayer and these people that are in your chat that fucking cannot stand you and are literally laughing as you're doing all of it.
So that's like what, 13, 14 people? Because 21 also threatened to sue 21.
Donna, thank you so much for the $2, sweetheart. With friends like her, who needs enemies? For real. For real. It was not easy being a friend to her. It really wasn't. I couldn't do anything right. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you so much.
Of this. And you think that they're hyping you up because they agree with you? They don't. They want a shit show. And you're giving it to them. But you said, oh, look here, I apologize. See, I guess it wasn't good enough for her.
Yeah. 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 Totally.
No, it wasn't. And I'll explain why. Because if you look at the date, that day, you sent that because you were planning on going live in a couple of hours. And that's why the message came in the first place, because you didn't know whether or not I was going to be coming on. So you messaged me and said, oh, and I apologize. And I'm going to be going live. And if you want to come on, you can. No hard feelings. As if you had some there was some reason that you should have had.
I don't give a flying fuck. You did not apologize at all.
Oh my God, who cares?
And his behavior was disgusting. And your behavior was disgusting. But you know what? You, bitch, were sober. Come here. No, you don't do that. Come here. Come here. That's a no-no. You're over here telling us he was intoxicated. He was intoxicated. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. And it was disgusting. Everything about that, I called it out. But you were fucking sober. So what's your excuse? Where is your apology?
Hard feelings against me? I hadn't done a damn thing but try to fucking salvage this interview that you just completely,
he has a fat ass cat.
When I'm doing my pre-party show, you constantly keep texting me over and over again to try to derail me and piss me off. Why don't you try to fix your problems?
And just when you literally threatened Shani's son that you were going to get Jason on him, his abuser.
We fucking know all this. Talk about your behavior towards me. Don't talk about no 6-month-old issue. He's apologized. We all know what he said. Let's not deflect, okay?
How is it? That's not deflection. She's been talking about TJ this entire time, you fucking idiot. Maybe if you would put the bottle down and actually listen and stop talking and shut the fuck up, you would know that she's been talking about TJ this entire time.
Hey, There's a lot that's happened since then. Why don't you talk about the obvious? You want to talk about behavior? Let's talk about it. Like yours.
This needs to sink in, TJ. We covered these people for years.
It was bad. I'm sorry.
You know what the fuck they went through, and then you acted like that.
And all that I have said and done for you, and you acted like that.
Always got to be about Hussy.
Lee, thank you so much. Thank you, sweetie, for the $5. Just to give good news, my dog finally made friends at the doggy daycare. Oh, that's such good news. You just made me laugh, sweetheart. That's so great. What kind of dog do you have? Oh, that's such good news. Aww. What kind of doggy do you have? Hold on. Sorry. Oh, I don't know.
Kinda. You kinda did. Oh, he's sending messages.
Hold
I
on.
hear it.
Oh, it's a mix? He's a petite staffy Roddy. Oh, well, I'm so glad that he made friends, sweetie. And thank you for being here. Thank you for the super chat, sweetheart. Thank you so much, hon.
Has every right to be upset with you over that, but you couldn't even fucking take that.
Oh, shut up.
And then because I said that you ran like a coward and hid like a cockroach, not a cockroach. There's no A in there. It's cockroach, by the way. Okay.
What?
But
I used to call it cockroach.
He keeps saying that over. She called me a cockroach. A cockroach. I don't know why he says it like that, but he says it like that fucking a million times. It's cockroach. But either way, I said like one. I didn't call you one. But yes, I think that you handle those things in a very cowardly way.
Hey, Katie.
You can say, "Oh,
that's true.
You know, I just wanted to go take time to work it out with my family." Whatever. Yeah, you could have done all that. That doesn't mean you had to leave like you did. Then you could have.
106 people in her chat. Congratulations.
You didn't have to show your ass like you did on the last stream.
Oh, now he's trying to play the number game. Here it goes. We in for the long haul, folks. Because we all know Carrie has to respond.
Which came after the interview. So you had apologized. Let me get back to that.
Girl, he showed his ass. He apologized. You, on the other hand, just showed your ass. And still showing it.
Apologized.
And it's still flat.
And said, if you want to come on, you can. No pressure, no hard, whatever. I said nothing back. Michael did go on because at that time he was still trying to be supportive to you. Even after you acted like that and did all that shit, he was still going to be friends with you and be cool with you. And I wasn't trying to stop that because I know they have their friendship. Just because this happened and I'm irritated, whatever, I'm not going to stop them from being friends or whatever.
Yes,
but
exactly.
You go on to this stream and proceed to call me a bitch during the stream for no reason because I wasn't even on panel.
Oh,
I know some of you guys in the chat. I see 21 and Red Feathers here. Shaw Thirst. I know a couple of you have been watching Carrie for a while. And TJ. Is that the first time that TJ has called Carrie a bitch? Or is that something that he often says? Because I remember myself watching them on the stream and he called her a bitch a couple of times just on one stream. Pretty sure this is nothing new, right? Am I tripping? Maybe I'm tripping.
Oh, God forbid he calls you a bitch, but you can call me a fucking snake while I'm doing a show, right? You can call me a fucking snake and not apologize.
Oh,
You know what?
you did a lot.
Carrie, play your victim card
Well,
all
practically
day
the whole
long
time.
for the rest of your fucking life. Please, please. You really shouldn't play it right now, considering everything is still so fresh. Your behavior is still fresh in everybody's mind, okay? And you're talking about what came out of his mouth. He called you a bitch.
I don't know. I guess maybe somebody brought my name up in the chat. I don't remember. I'd have to go back and look, but you took this string down too. So we'll never know. But you called me a bitch. And then at the end, when you were crashing out.
And you're still not over it.
Because people were trying to hold you accountable. I came up on panel and tried to talk to you and said, look, I think that you need help because I think you have a drinking problem. And the things that I'm seeing that you're doing when you're getting angry like this, when you're drunk, is not, I don't believe this is really you. Because I think that you are better than this. And I think it's the alcohol. And you got it so pissed at that you rage quit and said, oh, Carrie ruins another fucking stream. And you
know what?
You
do.
And left it like that.
Stop. You do. You maybe not that one, but you do ruin streams. Let me tell you something. That one stream that Rev was on panel while whatchamacallit was getting 302, Shanny. And you decided to come up on panel while me and him were doing an interview. He fucking rage quit because of your fucking ass.
Oh my God. I am so glad that he brought up this specific thing because this is a clip that's going to be very accessible to go back to. And look at exactly what Hussy said when that happened, which, if I remember correctly, was, oh, no, it's fine, sweetie. It's fine. And they were still the best of friends, and he wasn't harboring any feelings about it. I think he talked about it a couple of times. Two-faced. That's what two-faced is, right there. Now you got a big-ass problem with it, huh? Everybody told you that she ruined that stream. I think Hussy even paid for it, didn't he? And she popped up there and Rev left in like 2 seconds.
Your fucking ass. Okay? You had no fucking right to ruin that interview that I was having.
Who let her up?
Buffweeb is disgusting for wanting to talk to Rev, right? But you're not fucking disgusting for doing the same fucking thing that Buffweeb.
See, Hussy, this is when you start lying and stuff. And it's weird to me that nobody in your audience is really even saying anything about it because that's not why she said Buff was disgusting. She said Buff was disgusting because he was talking about paying Shani and Rev and putting them up in a hotel. That's not the same as just interviewing Rev. It's not what she said. It's not what anybody said. We were all there.
Right? Let me have a sip of my water.
Yep.
You can talk to Rev. You can have him on your panel. But if Buff...
And 21, this is exactly why... these are the reasons exactly why I've never been friends with Hussy. Like, me and Hussy have been cool, but me and him and I have never been friends. And that's why you'll hear GP say that he doesn't tell him anything private because he knows better too. But who knows if that part is true? All I know is what I've told him, which is nothing because I don't talk to Hussy behind the scenes.
You can talk to Rev. You can have him on your panel. But if Buffweeb does it, he's fucking disgusting. And you fucking ruined my show. Because you don't give a fuck. You don't give a fuck. Did I say anything? Nope. And I still am not trying to say, oh, I have no regrets. But I have learned. And I am not going to make the same fucking mistakes. I want to see, is Michael going to defend you?
Oh, God.
Against Buffweeb? I'm still waiting. You need to apologize. What is this name? Is very interesting. Fallon 58. Very, very interesting. You better not be a troll. Fallon, thank you so much for the 20, honey. It's fresh and new right now, and she's really shouldn't say too much because she's really showing all of her true colors, and that makes her look even more shitty and a snake. Just saying, love you too. Yeah, she's over here telling people how to behave and what to say, what not to say. Meanwhile, she's calling her friend a fucking snake.
Fallon, not be careful. You know what happened to the last set of people that you said you loved? Remember, Blazing Banter said you loved her, and Carrie said you loved her, and AJ said, I don't know. That's 3 out of 4.
And calling him disgusting for what? Doing the same thing that you fucking do?
No, I don't accept your apology that came a couple of hours before that. Your half-assed apology that you clearly didn't mean, because then you came on and said I ruined another stream, as if it was my fault that the one before the interview, that was my fault that got ruined. How is that you being sorry and like taking accountability?
And all the people that turned against you when you did that interview, all of your friends, you lost dozens. Did I go anywhere? Nope. Did I give a fuck that maybe that's going to affect me too?
Because you're fake.
No. No.
You wouldn't lose the audience.
And I defended you.
Ability and responsibility for that. You didn't. Your apology was bullshit. That's why I didn't take it seriously. And then months go by, you're supposed to pay William the money. You don't. You don't contact me and Michael and let us know and say, hey.
Why are you talking about this? He's already paid. We already know what happened. We've already called him out for that. You're bringing up old shit. Why? Because you don't want to talk about your shit. None of this fucking matters. None of this. This is last year, sweetheart. Last year, 2025.
Literally earlier in this stream, he was sitting there talking about how 4 or 5 years ago, I Blame You was in somebody's chat that he didn't like. But you know, only Carrie brings up old things that nobody cares about.
I'm not going to be able to pay this money. I don't know what to do. You didn't say shit because you didn't care.
Oh,
How badly do you really want to stay in the drama? I mean, this is really
amount.
You're giving yourself away by repeating what you've already said 1,000,000 times.
You didn't care. You didn't care that I was going to get shit for that.
Dude, I will say one thing, and this.
Whoa.
89 people in your chat.
I don't know
Carrie.
where Carrie gets
Congratulations.
No, hit pause. I don't know where Carrie gets this weird idea that it's like that somebody else has to think of what's going to happen. TJ is not responsible for Carrie. Carrie chose to be up on that panel. She could have left at any time. She's a grown-ass woman. Why does she think that people have to take care of her or have some type of responsibility for her? What do you mean? Oh, you didn't even think about what would happen to me. You did 2 interviews with Will. You and TJ both. He was drunk both times. You were fully aware that he was drunk both times. You chose to be there. You got to take what comes with that. Man the fuck up.
Congratulations.
Know why people are not saying something about it, when he came back and the example he gave for why he was gone. He's like, if your boyfriend beats your ass, wouldn't you want him to go and reflect and come back with a heartfelt apology and then just saying, sorry, I beat the shit out of you? Like, that was the example he gave. That's some fucking crazy shit.
Right.
Like, why is I don't I've heard nothing about that. That was fucking bananas to me.
Is that when he came back?
Yes, dude, he came back like when he first started talking shit about Jeans, and he was like, you know, saying that she didn't accept the apology. He was like, if your boyfriend hits you, would you want him to apologize immediately, or would you want him to go back and reflect and then come and give you an actual apology as we thought about it? I was like,
Red Feather says, she said the interviews were all TJ's idea. I wouldn't give two shits if they actually were TJ's idea. If somebody was doing something that I'm not okay with, I wouldn't be there. I wouldn't get the idea, oh, well, maybe I can soften it by me being there and maybe it'll be a little bit better. No. I'm not going to soften up anything. I don't even want to be there. You shouldn't be doing this. There is no fluffing of the situation. You were there and then you did it again. You have to take the scrutiny. Nobody forced you.
I was like, that's fucking, that jumping into your head like that should honestly terrify you. I mean,
it's crazy. And he was literally on a stream not that long ago, one of the ones that he did since he's been back with it was about Von Helton, and Cal was up there and he called her a bitch on there. And I'm like,
Fallon said, Snake, Carrie, Hussy was good to you.
Yeah, he was real good.
The bitch that supports fucking what's his name? Chris Watts is mad at you.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a bad thing.
Fallon, you literally are shitting on a woman who was murdered from, I guess this is one of Val's streams.
Oh yeah, he skipped that. He skipped the shit out of that.
It's on Holocaust channel, but
Oh, that caught me while I was smoking. He said, nope, not the pay pig. Don't talk about my pay pig."
I don't think that's a bad thing.
Almost
Fallon,
killed me.
You literally are shitting on a woman who was murdered from, I guess this is one of Val's streams, but she doesn't talk in it. I don't know. It's on the Holocaust channel, but this is Hussy reacting to G-Man, and I want you to hear what is said here, babe, because this is like, oh my god.
Because every time they open up their mouth, the more I'm realizing more and more and more, I don't think they know how to spell logic.
But I normally don't. Like normally I'm written off. And I'm not saying that I think I could ever be. Listen to me.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't think that I could ever be friends with him. I think that maybe that ship has sailed, but I mean I don't know.
Here's what you need to do. Okay? For real. I'll tell you what you need to do. Go watch his last stream. Just go watch a little bit of it. You haven't seen it. That's why you feel this way. When you see it, you're going to feel different because it's bad.
Pretty bad. Yeah,
every other thing, he's calling me a fucking cunt. He is saying the most disgusting shit about me. It's vile. Trust me. You haven't watched it.
I'm not. I get that
because it will upset. It's
upsetting.
It's that fucked up. It is that fucked up. And I've only.
You know what? He called you a cunt. You've called me a fucking snake. Get over it.
Well, but wait, hold on. How are you going to tell somebody to get over it? And like in this stream alone and in many other streams, you keep constantly saying, well, you called me a snake. You called me a snake. You called me a snake. Get the fuck over it. So what? Why you got your pennies all up in a bunch about it? How you going to tell somebody, oh, that stuff's old. Get over it. Get over it. How many? Has it been like 2 weeks now since she called you a snake? 3? Going on a month? Who cares? It ain't been that long, but still. You're going to tell somebody else to get over it, and you still bitching about the same thing over and over and over again. Everybody take a drink every time he says snake. That's what we're gonna do next time I play this too, because I'm gonna have to wrap this up in a minute.
Because that's like all I have been able to. Yeah. I haven't seen either one of these streams more than like a couple of fucking minutes and clips here and there, because every time I like the other day we'll talk about, in fact I'll pull this up right now and we'll go ahead and
go ahead.
video really quick.
Of when
one bad
the
bitch
thing I will say is
man to Shanny's thing, because she went live. Apparently she's a reaction channel again now, guys. But she decided to come back. The first thing she decided to do as a reaction channel that's back is to cover TJ's stream. And so I clicked on hers for a second to see what the fuck she was saying, and was like, oh, okay, gotta click this back off, because what he was saying was so fucked up that I was like, yep, can't watch it.
Well,
can't watch it.
I will say a couple things about TJ that I maybe even forgot to when you said them. The thing about like me talking shit about you, like he and I would text. We were friends and we would text all the time. But if that had happened, I think that him not wanting to maybe share something that we have talked about or do that to me, even though he's like dropping all your DMs, I think that the hurt he potentially could throw on you, I think that he would have already shown it if he had it or anything like that. But I showed you I showed you text. You didn't ask me to. I will make that clear. He said it, and I said, that did not happen. Here's absolutely every text I have ever sent. Ever?
Yeah, he was trying to say that, like, Michael was talking shit, and then Frank and these people were in his chat, and they were like, how much to drop Michael's DMs, drop all of Michael's DMs, and, like, encouraging him to do it. And
why is Carrie always exaggerating? There was just one person saying that, and that was Frank's punk ass. I seen him in there too. He just kept asking him over and over again. He's like, how much for a DM drop?
It's just he's allowing all, like, he's fine with it. 21.
But these people don't like him though.
Exactly, but he's that fucking desperate.
Oh, shut up. No one cares what Jeff said.
Desperate and hard up for like people that he'll take whatever he can get.
But
I guess.
see that, but
ooh, I was just thinking about that too, because I was like, who's supposed to go live tomorrow? Yeah, who's on the board, or I think he's Hostile Hooves now. Is supposed to go live tomorrow. Is he talking about that Ashley broad? That shit is hilarious. If you guys haven't heard, this Ashley broad, some one bad bitch or whatever, I don't know what the fuck her name is. She's found a bunch of the old things that people used to say about Frank, and now we get to laugh at him all over again for all the same old reasons that people used to say about him before. Lucky us, right? This is going to be hilarious.
But I have a theory about that too, because I feel like I've seen, like, it's what everyone does as soon as they are on the outs with you, our community,
right?
Whatever,
and it's what he studied.
But I think what has happened now is,
girl, you've been dropping DMs yourself. You dropped DMs yourself. The second we got into an argument, you went and you dropped the DMs in your Discord. What the fuck are you talking about? You didn't even give me a chance to call you.
Call you?
Are you fucking out of your mind?
Oh, he's starting to squeak.
That's what you did. 2-year friendship. You didn't even give me a chance. I was streaming. People told me, don't end the stream. I'm sorry that I didn't end the stream just for you. And I was going to do that until they told me don't. Fuck off. Fuck off. You hear that, future friends? If you don't kiss her ass, defend her, even if she has a wrench, be her as
fool. That's you. That's literally you. This shit pisses me off to hear him talking like this. I'm like, everything, all of this is you. Thanks, Isolationist, for the cash app. He says, boop, beep, bop. You know, I was looking at like the overtime, the cash apps, and I'm like, you must have been sending them for a long time. Like, it's probably been years now. That's crazy.
her assistant. Read her mind. Know what you should and shouldn't do. Give her the floor. Let her talk over you. End your stream when she wants you to end your stream. If you don't allow her to text you while you're screaming to derail you, you know what? This is what she's going to call you, a fucking snake.
Like, it's the feeling of losing a community, or like the support of the people who support you. Like, he has lost a great, part of that. And I think that people feel like,
are you talking about your wife?
The hate side is a ready-made community. If I go nuts and just go 180 degrees from what I normally say, and that's why he didn't hold to the things he said, like, not talking shit, not doing, like he said, I need a community, I need some support. And those people will say what you want to hear. They will back any, like, the fact that they are like propping up like things that the exact same person made a stream talking shit about. They are now propping that up as, he's the fucking victim. It should tell you everything. Like,
exactly.
So I think we're probably going to stop it right there because I'm trying to skedaddle to the store. It's getting late and I get there for a close. So I ended off with this little last piece from Cree. She asked, do you think Michael stays with Carrie Boo because A, he has something super wrong with his dick and doesn't want to show a new person, B, loves the humiliation and drama, or C, doesn't want to lose his ass in divorce? I am pretty sure it is C. I don't think that Carrie's gonna let him leave with anything. I think that she would like try to keep the house. She'd make sure that he paid child support. Imagine him paying child support. Oh, he ain't got to pay child support because their kid is grown. I forgot about that. He's grown. He ain't got to pay no child support. But she's probably gonna get some money out of him because she's a stay-at-home mom and she doesn't have any money coming in, especially with her channel being gone. So she pretty much take everything. And I mean, he's pretty much just better off going to the gym and keeping his side girlfriend. I mean, I don't know what else to tell him. You're pretty much stuck. Raised up somebody else's kid, neglected your own. Now you're stuck with a lazy broad who doesn't really do nothing for herself. And that's what she was doing when you first got with her. It was pretty much nothing. So I guess Michael can have fun with that. Like I said before, I don't give a shit if anybody has a problem with me talking shit about him. Don't care. He can respond if he wants to. I really doubt he would. Probably wouldn't have any insightful things to say. I'm pretty sure he couldn't really go back and forth at all. Like, I don't really think he's all that smart, to be honest. But anyways, I will catch you guys next time. I need to hurry up and get to the store. Shut the fuck up with your young ass. I don't even know how you guys came up with that stupid shit. God, I hate y'all. All right, I'll catch you guys next time. Fuck off. Hate all of you.
Bitch sit on my face, I attack that. Choose up, Lil John, I'm finna pack him. When it comes to my bitch, I'm straight active. Dirt ball in the coupe, smoking cat piss. Lil bitch, shut the fuck up. Tell your best friend, shut the fuck up. Ayy, lil bitch, shut the fuck up. Tell your best friend, shut the fuck up. Ayy, you know I love it when you talk dirty. Messy, you my orange soda shorty. You act like a lil me, I wanna fuck you. You the type to kill me, I won't touch you. You want me drop a band on some cute shoes. You want me be the man you can vent to. You let me beat it up, you let me practice. Now I'm finna lay you on the mattress. Bitch sit on my face, I attack that. Choose up, Lil John, I'm finna pack him. When it comes to my bitch, I'm straight active. Dirt ball in the coupe, smoking cat piss. Lil bitch, shut the fuck up. Tell your best friend, shut the fuck up. Ayy, lil bitch, shut the fuck up. Tell your best friend, ayy, shut the fuck up. Ayy, my lil baby low-key a flexer. 6 figs on the whip, that's a price tag. Lil best friend, bitch tries to press I'm that underground nigga with the check though. I hate a bitch that I can't impress. When you come see the crib, you better die, ho. Young nigga sneaking in through your side though. Baby Keem, not a wave, I'm a vibe, ho. 7 fig nigga with the big drip on me. Post on your block with your wish list on me. Bitch sit on my face, I attack that. Choose up, Lil John, I'm finna pack him. When it comes to my bitch, I'm straight active. Dirt ball in the coupe, smoking cat piss. Lil bitch, shut the fuck up. Tell your